All right, so the first thing God did was God gave him identity. He formed a man. The second thing that God did was he breathed into him and God gave him significance. Somebody say significance.
Significance.
The third thing God did was God gave him a home, place of need. Somebody say a home.
A home.
The fourth thing God did was God gave him the responsibility to name everything that was in the garden, right? In other words, God gave him a job. Somebody say a job.
A job.
All right, the fifth thing did was God gave him responsibility. Now he had to manage and to keep everything that was within his care. It wasn't until after all of this that God said, you need some help. Then God said, all right, y'all ain't here.
Gotcha.
Then God said, it is not good that man should be what? Alone, or all one, or one of a kind, or one species of origin. Not lonely, alone.
Alone.
That's two different things. And God says, I will make for him, guess what? A help me. By design, guess what? The mailman is what? A provider, a sustainer, a worker, a cultivator, a protector, and a what?
Keeper.
And a keeper. Come on, y'all say that with me. By design, what? He's a what?
Provider, sustainer, worker, cultivator, protector, and a keeper.
Now, if you're dealing with a male that instead of providing, he is consuming. Instead of sustaining, he is doing what? Subtracting. Instead of working, he's lazy and apathetic. Instead of cultivating, he is destroying. Instead of protecting, he is an antagonist. Instead of keeping, he is silent and passive. Then I submit to you that you're dealing with a malfunctioning male. Why? Because he's operating contrary to his design. He doesn't decide to do these things. He's wired to do these things.
Yes, she is.
All right, so she's wired to enhance everything she touches. See, I'm wired to enhance everything I touch. Y'all say it.
Wired to enhance everything I touch.
Somebody say everything.
Everything. Everything.
So you're wired to enhance everything that you touch. However, just like the male, if instead of enhancing, she is destroying. If instead of making it better, she is making it worse, then as a man, you're dealing with a malfunctioning female.
All right.
So she is made and she is formed, look at somebody say, out of love. So she fulfills not loneliness, because Adam was lonely. He was, look at somebody say, alone.
Alone.
So she fulfills his need of aloneness by what? Through fellowship, through communion, through companionship, through inspiration, through intimacy, and through procreation. Everything he needs is inside of you.